I'll just do a quick recap for Francis first.
Please do.
Okay, so yeah, Francis, so after you walked away from causing the death of James Wallace, a man that you wanted to cause the death for a very long time, you managed to get away with it, and you went on a bit of an alcoholic bender, getting to an incredibly drunken state, and seeing something strange in the underground storage room under the Swan Club. Looking for Georgie, who seemed to have went to the toilet but disappeared in the club, you were helped by a Clarence Carlson, who is the proprietor owner of the Swan Club, and in the morning you found a letter document with private information regarding your true identity, leading you to the library at Miskatonic University. Francis arrived at the university. You were a little bit pissed off and spooked at the documents that had mysteriously arrived at your apartment. So you pulled a gun on Thomas. After an argument and a bit of a weird situation with his shadow, you had a kind of rational discussion. So you both went to meet Professor Thatch at the Literary Society at the lecture theatre. Thomas's shadow acted unnaturally, stretching away from you and getting into the room before you did. The students were spooked, but Thatch wasn't there. You both decided to go back to the Swan Club, chasing a lead that Thomas had got off the receptionist of his hotel building. And you saw a car leaving from the front of the Swan Club. You noticed your friend Georgie getting into the car, while Thomas noticed that it was the same car that had been hanging around Ashton Wells' house. The session just ended when you had just had a conversation with Clarence Carlson, a bit of an information broker, who said he would help you if you did a favour for him.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so I don't know. Obviously, if you listen to the podcast, I don't know. I'm a couple of episodes recording, like releasing them behind at the moment because I've had a lot of work to do myself. Kevin and Mike, what we usually like to do, we don't usually like to force you together. Can you hear me?
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, we're just listening along.
Oh, okay. So like usually what I like to do in my games is I don't just like to say you all get a letter, you're all forced to work together. This is what's happening. I don't feel like it really works with Call of Cthulhu, and it feels a bit forced. So like in the podcast, like usually your lives will be separate, like from each other until you naturally come together for the story. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like there's narrative plot points which I've written that's connected to your characters and things, which I've already messaged you about some of the things. And like basically until you decide to actually get together, then that's where
I think that our characters would get together, I don't know, frequently, you know.
Yeah. Like yeah, especially you two because you're brothers. But what I mean is like Francis and Thomas didn't get together for quite a while, like the fourth session basically. But I don't know. I just a warning. So usually what we do is we go back and forth between PCs.
Yeah, absolutely. No, wherever you want to throw us into it.
Okay. Yep. Cool. We'll start with Francis then. Francis, you've just finished speaking to Clarence Carlson. Can you give me a spot hidden roll, please?
Right off the bat. Okay.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yeah. So Clarence Carlson, he walks away from you for a second, and he just gives you a nod, and you understand that to me, just wait here for a second. He walks over to the side area where you see the people near the boxing ring. They're getting ready. Just business as usual. In the corner of your eye, you notice Thomas just falls to the ground.
Oh. I'd like to see if he's still breathing. Please?
Yeah. So what do you do?
I put the back of my hand up to his mouth to see if I feel breath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still feel
If
breath?
I can't, okay.
Yeah, totally still feel breath.
we're still in the side room, right?
Yeah.
Where I definitely didn't see the two bodies the night before.
Yeah, you're near the.
Yeah.
You're near that room. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do I see? I still see the boxing room, right?
From that angle, you can just see the boxing room because it's down a short corridor, if you remember.
I barely know this guy. I'm just gonna lift him up, like hook my arms under his shoulders. I'm gonna drag him into the boxing ring.
Okay. As you do that, can you give me a power roll?
Oh. Oh. Yes.
I can't see
Is
that
it?
roll.
It's a hard success.
Hard success. Okay. He seems quite heavy for a very scrawny-looking individual.
I'm not a strong man. I know this.
Mm.
So I'm gonna keep trying to pull him, like, into view of people.
Okay, yeah. You
So I
managed
assume that the...
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna, like, try and shout out for attention.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I assume that there's gonna be someone here to treat injuries for an underground boxing ring.
Yeah. So yeah, you pull him into the boxing area, you shout over, somebody runs over to you. Is that what happened?
I don't know, he just, collapsed. I took my eyes off him for a second and on the floor.
I got a question. Do I
Mm-hmm.
see any of this going on here?
Oh yeah,
No,
you
you
do
have no
actually,
idea.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Yes. What's going on here? What?
yeah. He's at the underground boxing area.
This is where my guy would be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just collapsed. I don't know.
We got a doctor here. We gotta have somebody, right?
Yeah, the person comes over. He's not a doctor as such. He's more of like a first aider from when the boxers get hurt, pretty much, or get cut up.
I don't know. What do you want to do here, fella?
I don't know.
Tommy, can you
I
give
barely
me a
know
spot
him.
hidden roll?
Who?
Tommy.
Yes. Hold on one second. For some reason, my
Are you guys familiar with Roll20, by the way?
yes, my character sheet has not come up. I just had it. There you are.
Okay.
My apologies, you guys.
Yeah, that's no problem.
That's fine.
Again, it's taking a while to load up for me for some reason. What was that? What did you get on your...
Oh, I said, my apologies.
Oh,
I
okay.
have it right here, and I'm trying to click the button.
I can try and click it for you, but... Okay, there it is. Okay.
There you go. That's a fail.
Okay. Yeah, all you can see is just a passed out individual on the floor wearing a suit. He's wearing a hat even though it's indoors. He does look a bit strange, peculiar, but you don't really notice anything much, just apart from he's just fallen unconscious. And one of the first aiders comes over, just props him up against the wall, and just has some like smelling salts to try and wake him up, but that doesn't really work. And the first aider just says, "Oh, yeah, we'll take care of him."
Alright. Well, he knows where I live at any point, whether I like it or not. So he'll find me. So what was the information that we got from Carlson?
He didn't give you any information yet. The information he did
wants
give
us to do
you,
something.
yeah. He just mentioned that he didn't know Georgie had left. He didn't know Georgie was there in the building. But he does know one of the drivers of the cars was named Atticus Langham.
That's right. Oh yeah.
And he doesn't know who the other man was,
Professor.
the third man. And he didn't, to his knowledge, he didn't know that they were in the building. Or had left the building at all.
Okay.
So a guy just like walked in and passed out in my boxing club here. Get him out of here.
I believe this is Mr. Carlson's club.
Well, I mean, come on here. You can't just have people just passing out willy-nilly all over the ground here.
I thought that was the whole reason
walks
for a
over.
boxing club. So,
Mr. Carlson, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with this. This fella just passed out here. Might as well just ask this other nice fella here. He seems to have a better grasp of what's going on.
Yeah. I agree. Tommy, will you be able to box tonight at all?
Oh, my shoulder's a little bit, it's a little bit thrown out. I don't know about that. I think I'd like to, maybe run a couple numbers, work the crowd a little bit.
All right. If you change your mind, just let me know. There's always plenty of money in for you. And he gives you a bit of a subtle wink, but not that subtle.
Say that again? I'm sorry, I can't.
I mean, it gives you a bit of a subtle wink, but it's not that subtle.
Ah. Oh, I'll let you know, friend.
Okay.
And I slink back into the crowd.
Okay. He turns to you, Francis. He'll be like, yeah. I think you should just get him upstairs to one of the rooms, or you could get him upstairs just to one of the tables until he wakes up.
I'll have a look at that, yes. It seems like he had more information on the matter than I did. I may be at a bit of a loss for leads.
Well, like I said, I don't know where the guy came from. This Atticus Langham fella, I don't really know him that well. And Georgie, I never even met before, so I can't really help you there, but Atticus Langham I'm quite interested in anyway. You mentioned that. I think we should actually talk upstairs. He tells the first aider to just help you take Thomas upstairs, and he follows you upstairs. Do you follow him?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I follow.
He takes him upstairs into one of the side gambling rooms. You can see it's empty. There's just a table there for poker, and like a side dressing table. It's got various glasses and things, but there's no alcohol in sight really. The first aider puts down Thomas and attends to him while Clarence Carlson takes you to the side. He says, I'm not sure who he's been working with, but I know Atticus Langham was looking for Dr. Ashton Wells. I'm not sure if he was working with him, but I know he's looking for him.
Okay. Give me a sec. Sorry, I had to cough there.
It's okay.
It seems my friend here was acquainted with a Dr. Wells of some sort.
Okay.
You figured that this guy was at his house earlier.
He's at the house. What did your friend say before he passed out?
He said that the car that Georgie got in was the same one that Atticus Langham got in at Wells's house. That's all the information I got from him before. Well, he's here now on the floor.
I'm not sure about that. I would be able to give you the whereabouts of Atticus Langham, but like I said, I need a favor. Information for information, so to speak. Would you be able to do me a favor?
Of course.
Okay.
Fine.
There's a bookstore owner. Well, I say bookstore. He sells a few oddities, bits and bobs. The name's Elias Wesley. from Elias Books. I just want you to go there. There should be a certain item that I'm looking for. He'll know what I'm looking for. He's at 25 Church Street. I just want you to go and pick up this item and just bring it back here. That's all I need from you.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah. Fellas such as yourself should be able to deal with that.
Sounds a little too easy if you ask me, Carlson.
I don't know what you mean. Information for information. Simple as that.
I imagine you could send any one of your associates to handle this.
That's
and
true.
On our payroll.
That's very true. But you need my help.
I do. I'm just a little bit cautious. It seems like a courier job is a bit too cheap for information.
Well, it depends on the information. Location of a man such as that's not that expensive.
I suppose when you put it that way. I'll go take a look.
Alright. Give me another spot hidden though.
Nope.
Okay. He just looks over to Thomas and says, "We'll take care of your friend."
Friend is a bit of a strong term at this point.
Isn't that your friend?
I don't know his relation to myself at the moment. I'm keeping an eye on him, so to speak.
Alright.
Well, I should see you hopefully later.
Yeah.
Soon
As soon as you got the item, just let me know. And I can give you the information you need.
And thank you. You've been more cooperative than I'd imagine of a man in business such as yourself.
He just nods, and then he walks out of the room.
And I will attempt to leave the Swan Club.
Okay. You walk up the stairs and you walk out of the Swan Club. No problem. You do successfully leave.
Okay.
Okay. Just left the Swan Club. Tommy, we'll go to you actually.
Yes. Alright.
What are you currently doing?
I think Tommy would spend most of the night kind of working the room a little bit. If things didn't work out, I think he would take a couple rounds. Why not?
All right. Okay. People start coming. It's a bit of a. It's not as lively as the boxing rings that you've been to in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's more of like an underground area, and at the moment it seems that it's accepted by the police, and a lot of people do gamble on it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, a few.
Pretty much how things.
There's a good crowd there. There's a few people, take the rings themselves, and the boxing. There's nothing exciting. Some people seem interested in it. Some people seem just to be using the occasion just for a drink, and also
Kind of a night out.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They're just chatting rather than watching the boxing itself.
I look around for Atticus Langham, my immediate boss.
You don't see him in the crowd.
Do I have any idea of where he is?
You know that he's been working near the High Lane and the River Street, especially near the warehouses, which is next to the
I know what he's
river on the
doing there?
Miskatonic. You're not sure because every time he's went there, he's always told you, he's always give you something else to do, or he's always made sure that you're already preoccupied.
Okay.
Which does strike you as a little bit odd, but not that odd considering the kind of person that he is.
Well, What day of the week is this? Did I miss that? I don't know.
Let me just double check. Began on a Friday. I think it's a Sunday now. Yeah, it's a Sunday now.
The Lord's Day. I walk over to the bar, and I slap down a dollar on the thing. I say, a shot of Jack, and I need to make a call.
The bartender just takes the money, pours you a shot, puts it over to you, then he just picks under the desk, pulls the phone out for you. There you go, Tommy.
I'm curious to see what my brother's doing.
Alright. Do you phone him?
Yeah, I'll give him a call. Why not?
Okay. Sean, are you there to pick up the call?
Yeah, I suppose I would probably just be at my law office in Lowell.
Your what, sorry?
My office in Lowell. I'm not sure where I would be at the time.
Okay. So the message I sent you, Tommy's
Correct.
been there for the last couple of weeks. You've kind of been going back and forth. So you would be most likely be at your office in Lowell.
Okay. Yeah, that or my apartment. But yeah, sure. I answer the phone.
Okay.
Hey, Sean. How you doing? I haven't seen you all week. I just was wondering what you were up to, when you were coming down here again.
Not sure when I'll be back. Don't have a lot going on up here right now in terms of big cases, so just biding my time, waiting for the next call.
I tell you what, that Atticus fella, weird guy. Weird guy. Doing weird things. Every time I try to figure out what he's doing, he's got me going over the other side of town. It's weird.
Interesting. I don't know him that well, so.
Oh. Do some research on him for me.
I can see what I can find out. Make a couple calls. What was the name again?
It's
Atticus.
I kind of like hide the phone away from the bartender that's across from me now. Atticus Langham.
All right. Sounds good. Let me see what I can do, and I'll be down there. You know, it's not that far away, so anytime, give me a call.
Sounds good. See you later. Click. Hang up the phone.
Okay.
Slide it back across to the bartender.
Okay. Bartender takes it. Do you drink? Have you drank your shot?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not. I knock it back.
Okay.
Do I need to give you a roll on that or something?
No, you don't need to.
All right. What else is there to do around this Swan Club?
Usually there's music, there's drinking, there's side rooms so the layout of the Swan Club is like the main dancing area and the music area, and then there's a few tables for like drinking. Again, it's accepted because the police kind of have a stake in this business at the moment. There's some side rooms for gambling, like more private, and then down those stairs from those private rooms is the underground boxing area, and then there's a storage room to the left-hand side of that.
Okay. And it's been a pretty mild night, other than the fella that just collapsed.
Yeah, other than the guy who just walked out of the storage room with a very large, portly, guy. Don't know who it is, but yeah. He just large fellow walked out of the storage room talking to Clarence Carlson, fell unconscious, and that's pretty much all that happened, really, from your perspective.
And they just walked out of here?
You saw the guy who just had fell unconscious. You saw him being taken upstairs by one of the first aiders.
Okay.
And you saw Clarence Carlson follow them upstairs, and then the large gentleman followed them upstairs as well. And then obviously you don't know where they've gone, but Clarence Carlson is still hanging about.
All right. Well, I go up to Clarence Carlson. How much I guess how much of he is he like my boss? Like, am I directly under him? Am I kind of part of another gang and he's
He's not really part of any gangs, to your knowledge. You just
He's
know
just
that
a
he's
club
kind
owner.
of he's just the club owner. You know to him in the gangs he's an information broker. So usually he
Okay.
has some form of protection from the gangs because basically he helps them out.
okay?
Like he helps out
I,
with information, like scheduling for the police. Like he's a bit of a middleman for everyone.
I hear you. I kind of nod at the door and I say, what was going on with that guy that collapsed? That big fella.
Big fella, I don't know. He's just looking for his friend, as much as I know. Yeah, the young fella. He's still upstairs. We can't wake him up. Yeah, it's
Can't.
peculiar. Can't wake him up.
You mind if I have a go look at him?
Yeah. Of course you can.
All right.
Don't know where you're gonna see.
I head up the stairs. I said, with my years of biological research.
Okay.
I mean, why not get all the rolls we can, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, any successes that you get, make sure you tick them on your character sheets. Although you probably know that.
Come again?
Any successes that you get, make sure you tick them
Yeah.
on your character sheets.
Okay.
Um,
Over to roll 20, it cuts out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you go upstairs. And what do you do? What do you look at him? The first aid is there.
Well,
with him?
is he breathing? I
Yeah,
hold
he's
my finger
breathing.
in his nose. I check his pulse.
Yeah, he's breathing. Yeah.
Okay. I check underneath his eyelids. What do his eyes look like?
They just roll back into his head, even though you open
So they're
his
up?
eyelids.
Okay. I pat around. What is his? I look around for his wallet. Maybe what he's got in his pockets.
Yeah, you find a small wallet. There's only like $5 in his wallet. There's a key.
I pocket it.
There's a key to a hotel, which he seems to be staying at.
Which
French
hotel?
Hill Street, Bousley Hotel. At 5 French Hill Street. You have a room.
Say that one more time.
Bousley Hotel.
What's this guy's name?
Did you hear that?
What?
Thomas, Francis, sorry. Did you mention Thomas's name during all this?
I don't think I did.
Okay, you
Yeah.
don't know his name.
I don't. I didn't find like any identification in his wallet.
Nope, no identification.
Okay. Well, I pocket the key to the hotel.
Okay.
I check out his shoes.
Okay.
What's he hiding in his shoes?
He's got nothing
Huh?
in his shoes.
Hey, this is 1925. People hid things in their shoes.
Okay.
He's stealing from another PC.
There's a toothpick in his shoe.
Between the two front teeth.
And he does have under his long coat, you can see he had like a bag. That's like strapped under his shoulder, and he's just like carrying a bag. Like a messenger, very small messenger bag.
I open it.
Okay. Do you just take everything out?
Yeah, I root around through it.
Alright, and
What's inside this bag?
you find a series of documents. Do you want me to shower them upon you?
I close the bag and
Okay.
I shoulder it.
Okay.
Sean's always looking around for papers. He's the one that goes through the paperwork. I'll bring it to him.
The first aider just looks at you and says, "Sure, Tommy, did Clarence told you to do that?"
Listen, Clarence don't need to know nothing about no one, okay?
Alright. He just looks at you.
I give him a look.
You give him a
A
look.
look of, shut your mouth.
Okay, give me an intimidation roll.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Again,
spend
for some
5 luck.
reason, it takes like 3 or 4. Oh yeah, you can spend luck.
Ah. Failed by 5.
So you can spend luck points.
Yeah, you can spend luck points
Yeah.
to turn it into a success, but anything you make into a success using luck doesn't count as a success for improving your skills later, so you don't tick it.
Right.
Okay.
What is your luck, by the way? On your character sheet, it doesn't say anything. Yeah, Sean's got 55. Yeah, Tommy, on yours, it
55
doesn't,
luck.
it
Yeah.
doesn't seem chosen.
55.
No, that's what my luck is 55.
Yeah.
I rolled it out. Hold on, I can look.
Oh yeah, I have it written down. But...
Oh, okay.
50.
Okay. So yeah, you could spend 5 if you wanted to succeed that. If you think it's...
I'm sorry?
So yeah, you can
Well,
you can turn it into a success if you wanted to.
Yeah, screw it.
Okay.
I'll take these documents.
Okay, yeah. The look, the first aid just quickly looks away and just starts paying attention to Thomas's wrist as he feels the wrist. As you do that, can you give me a spot hidden roll?
Me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
oh look, it's Cthulhu.
Okay.
No, that's a failure.
All right. Tommy, what are you doing now? So you just took the documents, you give him the look, and it's all right. You kind of got away with stealing from another PC.
What kind of clothes does this guy wear? Does he have a nice hat?
He has a pretty nice hat, yeah.
I take the hat.
Okay.
Put it on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you take the
What?
hat.
You know, guy's got a hat. I want a hat. I head back downstairs, I suppose.
Okay. As you head back downstairs, the image of a face flashes across your vision for just a split second, and it's the one that you've been seeing these few nights.
My guy rubs his face a little bit. He's got to lay up the sauce.
Okay.
Nice.
And as you try to raise your hand to your face, your muscles strain just for a second. Can you give me a dexterity roll as you walk down the stairs?
Hmm. It's a 15.
Okay.
It's hard.
Hard.
You begin to stumble, but you manage to just quickly catch yourself. But yeah, it's shaking you a little bit.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
It's shaking you a little bit.
I head back down the stairs.
Mhm.
Curious about this strange face. Do I recognize it? Other than it's just been the face of my dreams.
Not really, no.
Is it a human face? Kind of like a demon face, almost.
You can't
I
really
don't
see
know.
the body. You can't really see the face. It seems to be wearing a mask, and it's very blurry. It's faded. You can't really see it. This is what you see for reference. Can you see that, Tommy?
Yeah, I can. Oh, strange. Tommy doesn't like this. He's not into that sort of thing. He heads back downstairs.
Okay.
He tries to shake it off. He goes back to the bar and maybe he orders a double this time.
Okay, you order a double. Bartender just hands you a double. He looks at your hats that you're wearing. Where'd you get that? Are they selling hats here now?
Oh, you know. Hats, they come and go, my friend.
That's true. Wise words.
I take the double.
Okay.
And I go back to Clarence. I ask him where the man that came in with this this passed out fella went.
I don't know. I think he was searching for a car. He was looking for his friend Georgie. There's a guy called Atticus Langham that he was looking for. Because they've been looking for a fella called Ashton Wells, a professor for the
Why was they looking
University.
for Atticus?
Because he's been looking for Ashton Wells, apparently.
Who Ashton Wells?
Ashton Wells is a professor at the Miskatonic University.
Oh, one of those smart types, huh? So they go to the bars, they got math equations on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. But something to do with, I don't know. Apparently some things went missing from the university. They just brought back a big shipment for the new expedition from Egypt. Ashton Wells was a big part of that, and he's just gone missing in the last couple of weeks. So people have been looking for him, including Atticus Langham and these two fellas.
I don't know nothing about Egypt.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I suppose, do I have a way of contacting Atticus or anything? I mean, I suppose if I work for him or something like that, people are coming around asking about him. I should let them know, right?
Yeah. You know that he has an apartment. You're not sure where. Can you guys see the map, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You know that he has an apartment somewhere on Federal Street near the square, but you're not exactly sure where, because you've usually just met him near the square, which is at the top. At the square, there's like usually loads of vendors. There's a bit of a Chinatown going on there. There's the theater. There's the cinema there. There's some higher end restaurants. And then to the side towards Armitage Street, there's like some very nice houses. But that area is like entertainment central. He usually just meets you there near the vendors, usually, if you do meet him.
Okay.
Otherwise, he either sends a telegram to you, and you yourself, you've got an apartment that you've been currently staying the past couple of weeks on Cowan Street, 3 Cowan Street, which is roughly here.
Alright. I mean, my guy's a little bit intrigued about this person who fell. This guy kind of passed out. And kind of what's going on about it. This is the most interesting thing that's happened here at the Swan Club in a while. So, in that case, I suppose I want to go to the Booze Lane Hotel. Check out this guy's room.
Okay.
Case the joint. Maybe he's got something valuable.
Alright, okay. So yeah, I would say from where you are, so just for reference, this is where the Swan Club is. Well, no, here, sorry. On the corner here. Boosley Street is down here. Boosley Hotel.
Hold on a second. If
sorry.
I switch to this one, then you cut out, so...
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now? Hello?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I can hear you fine. He's having a hard time hearing you.
If I
Um,
switch to roll 20...
For some reason, when he switches to roll 20 from Discord, he like loses audio.
Are you using the internet version of Discord, or are you using the software version?
The internet version.
Yeah, I'm using the software.
Software's a lot more
I'm
stable,
dumb.
just to let you know. No,
Well,
it's
I'm
fine.
a stupid person.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Like, seriously, I've just started using it the last few weeks myself, so yeah. Software's a lot better than the internet version.
I gotcha.
So yeah, the...
Oh, it's coming.
The Swan Club is on the
I can
corner
easily show him where it is
here. Okay,
with my computers. And,
Okay,
and
okay.
that's fine.
okay. And Boosley Hotel is down here. Just ping that.
Yeah.
It would take you about 20 minutes. How do you get there? Do you own a car? Do you have a
Where is that?
bicycle?
I can't hear anything now, man.
You have to go back to Discord.
I am.
Are Are you on Discord
There
now?
we go,
Can you hear
okay.
me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay. So yeah, it would take you about 20 minutes-ish, 30 minutes by foot to get to Buzzley Hotel.
Oh, how much is it for a cab? I'll hail a cab.
Okay, yeah, you hail a cab. From your living expenses, it basically costs you nothing, and the cab drivers know you, so they usually don't charge you much, if anything.
Yeah. Well, then
mhm.
I hail a cab, head on over.
Okay. You go outside and you hail a cab. Francis, what did you do as you just left the club?
I'm making my way to 25 Church Street to Elias West's books.
Okay. So yeah, you get outside and you hail a cab. Francis, you're making your way over to 25 Church Street. Sean,
Yes.
what are you doing this lovely day? You just received a call from your brother.
Yes. Another random call from my brother. What a strange character he is. Traveling all about.
And what are you currently doing? Or what have you been doing this day?
Just, let's see, lol. Nothing. On a Sunday, not too much. It's one of the few days that place would be slowed down and easy.
Okay.
So probably just walking around, not doing too much of anything.
Okay. And you were you at your office when he called you? Or were you at your apartment?
We'll say my apartment.
Okay. You receive a knock at the door about 20 minutes, 15 minutes after you got your call from your brother.
Yeah, I'll answer the door.
Okay. It's essentially your boss, the one that has been getting you to go over to Arkham. Is that, can I come in?
Oh yeah, right this way, sir. Come on in. Let me find a place for you to sit down.
Okay. He walks in, takes a seat. Your brother's been, as you probably know anyway, he's been doing a bit of business in Arkham recently.
Yeah, he just called me a little while ago
Oh,
from
did he?
from
How's he
over
doing?
there. Nah, who knows? He says he's keeping an eye on a couple of people that have been acting strange in the area, but nothing new for him.
Alright. I want you to be a bit of a middleman on the transaction that's going down in Arkham in the next couple of days. Do you know Clarence Carlson at all? I know you know of him, but have you worked with him before? Do you trust him?
Nah, I'm not too sure how much I trust anybody, especially a guy like him. But I am familiar with the name.
Alright. See, this is why I trust you with these kind of things, Sean. He just pulls out his briefcase and he just puts it onto the table. I want you to be the bit of a middleman in transaction. There's some pretty valuable goods that are going to be trading hands there in the next couple of days, and I want to make sure that we get a hold of those goods, not anybody else. So I trust you with this. And then he just clicks open the suitcase, and it's full of money.
Well, I think we can work something out here.
You'll be paid
How much?
handsomely for this. Do you count it?
Yeah, I mean, that would be a pretty astounding amount of cash, I imagine.
It would be, yes. It's a suitcase full of money.
Yeah, especially for the time.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would need to count it.
Okay.
What else exactly can you tell me about what you need me to do here?
Well, the museum in New York has, well, let's just say the leader of the museum, he's pretty interested in the stuff that the Miskatonic University is bringing back from Egypt. It's a kind of bit of competition between the National Museum in New York and the one in Arkham right now for those kind of exhibitions. And they contacted me, well, one of the guys contacted me, and they want to make sure that they obtain it for themselves. Obviously, there'll be a lot of money in it for us as well. But mainly, it's to make sure that the Arkham Museum doesn't basically get a large following because of this. It's just competition, friendly competition.
Gotcha.
But I trust you to deal with Clarence Carlson. I don't trust him myself, but I know he's a bit of an information broker of sorts, and I think he would be useful. And he's worked with us in the past. He's been quite reliable. So, yeah. But you're the only person I trust with handling a large amount of money.
Yeah, no, sounds good. I can leave for Arkham as soon as this afternoon.
All right. Do you have a gun by any chance?
No, I usually leave that to my brother if
Alright.
something's gonna get really serious. But
If you
I mean, I keep
feel-
a small.
Yeah. No, he
I was
stopped
just
you.
gonna say keep a knife, pen knife, and stuff like that, but nothing.
Okay.
No
he just-
serious firepower.
He nods as you say that. He's like, well, I don't want many people knowing about this, but if you think that you need some help, I think Tommy should be okay to not know everything, but he should be in the know, at least to help you anyway, if you need it.
I give him a little wink and say like, I think I understand exactly what you mean.
All right. But yeah, how's business going?
Oh, excellent. Lowell's presented quite a few opportunities here.
All right.
Plenty going on. But I don't have anything pressing at the moment.
Okay.
And I think for this amount of money, I'm able to put any other cases to the side. Not a problem.
Okay. He just gives you a smile. You know, it seems a bit strange. Give me a psychology roll, actually.
Ooh, psychology.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. You've seen somebody give that smile before, as in... Obviously, you're quite familiar with the mafioso and the gangs, and your brother's been involved in it. You've seen that smile before, and it's the kind of smile which means we have an understanding.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll definitely take the money.
Okay.
And
He says if you need any business thrown your way, we can always help you with that as well.
absolutely. Is this something where you think it might turn a little bit violent? You had mentioned if I had a pistol. I'm just curious how within the legal gray area we might be falling.
Well, in Arkham, I don't think we have to worry too much.
All right, sounds good. Well, I stand up and shake his hand, I suppose.
He stands up as well and he shakes your hand. Pleasure doing business with
think,
you as always.
Absolutely. Feel free to give me a call anytime, and
Yeah.
I'll contact you once I'm in Arkham and start to figure things out.
Okay. If you need any help while you're in Arkham, just give me a call. You know my number.
Absolutely.
And yeah, he leaves. And he leaves the briefcase there as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I suppose I have no reason not to get going the same day here. So I suppose I just pack up when I need to head to Arkham for a few days.
Okay. And what do you take with you? Just for reference.
Some nicer clothes. Few of my suits, couple things.
Okay.
Just trying to think of anything else I might bring on a regular trip.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That's
Okay.
pretty much it. The briefcase, obviously,
Just leave the
of
briefcase.
cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops! Have to turn around.
And now that he left and things, you can tell it's roughly about $10,000.
All right. What else can I think of or know about Clarence Carlson? Like any cursory knowledge, or have I dealt with him directly before, or anything like that?
Give me a luck roll and an intelligence roll.
Oh man, a twofer here.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah. All right. Of course, it has to be for something like, do I know this guy when I get up? I know what will happen later. That was a luck and an intelligence, you said?
Yeah, an intelligence as well, yeah.
All right. And that is another success.
You haven't worked directly with him before, but you know people who have, and you know that Tommy... The last couple of weeks, you know, getting calls from Tommy, as usual. You know that Tommy has been at least talking to him, or he knows that he's working or boxing at the joint that he's at. You know that he's quite a prolific information broker. And you know he's mainly worked with your gang. You know that he works with the police, and you know that he sells information. He's a ruthless businessman, but he's got a bit of honor about him. You know he won't just betray anybody unless he has a bloody good reason to.
Okay.
But apart from that, you don't really know exactly what business that he does. Just usually it's to do with information.
All right. Just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do before I set off for old Arkham. Nope. Nothing I can think of.
Okay. So you set off to Arkham?
Yes, I head off.
Just for reference,
My car.
Lowell is in Boston.
Lowell is north of Boston by
20, depending on
well,
traffic.
40
if you're going
minutes,
over the Zachem,
tough to say.
if you're going over the Zachem and coming straight out of the heart of Boston,
Yeah.
I'd say low, maybe like 30 minutes. But it depends on the time of day, because if you're going around like 4 or 5 o'clock, you're looking at traffic, and then you're looking at like...
Yeah, that's it. Would probably
Too
take
much
you probably
traffic
like...
in 1925.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I
Yeah.
mean. But the roads, well, the roads are still bad in Massachusetts right now. They're probably the same as they were in 1925.
Also a 30-mile-an-hour car.
Yeah. But you can, I would say it'd probably take an hour
About
heading
an
east.
hour.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It's really not that far.
Okay. So do you set off driving?
Yeah, I don't think I have a very good drive auto roll, but
It's 'cause-
I'll set off.
Okay. I don't... Okay, yeah, just give me a drive auto roll just for the hell of it.
Oh man,
you crashed.
Christ.
another success.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm only hitting the button.
Well, we found
Why
out
have
who's
you
the
dice?
lucky person of the group. Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. That's what you need to drive in Massachusetts.
Yeah, you managed to drive quite well on the roads, and it's going to take you just under an hour to get there. About 50 minutes.
Alright.
You're making good time. As you set off driving, Francis will come back to you.
Okay.
So you heading over to 25 Church Street?
Yep.
Okay, just for reference. For some reason, I totally can't see Church Street on the map. I knew where it was before.
It's the same street as Swan Club.
Oh yeah, there it is. Sorry. There it is. Thank you. 25 Church Street is there. How do you get there, by the way? I'm guessing you just walk from that
I
distance.
walked because it's very close.
Okay.
Also quite close. Is it quite close to the Boozley? Is the Boozley here?
Boozley is down here, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
French Hill
Oh,
Street.
what's up?
Yeah, not French House. So yeah, you get to the outside of Elias Books. There's currently a store closed sign visible on the door.
I knock. I knock anyway.
Okay. You knock. How long do you wait for before doing anything?
5 minutes. I would give it a generous amount of time. I knock
Okay.
quite hard.
Give me a listen roll as you do that.
Jesus Christ!
All you can hear are the birds above you. A couple of minutes pass, and then you hear some rattling of keys behind the door, and then you can see quite an old-looking man. He's like, "Hello."
Hello. You wouldn't happen to be Elias Worsley, would you?
Yes. Why?
I understand you have a package for Mr. Carlson. I was sent to courier this package.
No.
No? No, Mr. Carlson believes differently, I'm afraid.
What day is it?
It would be a Sunday, sir.
That's probably why we're closed. And then he looks at the door sign. Would you like a cup of tea?
Yes. Yes, I would love a cup of tea.
Come in, come in, come in. And he just
Yeah.
like wafts you in, as if you were a smell.
Yeah.
It's quite dark in here, and there's just a candle lit at his desk, and there's just towers of books rather than shelves in this bookshop. Take a seat.
Is there a seat not covered in books?
You can't see any seats.
I kind of just look around, then just look at him.
Mhm.
Just shake my head a little bit.
Okay. He scampers off to behind the desk, and then there's like some beads coming from the ceiling, and he just goes through them. Would you like black tea?
Could I have a bit of cream in mine, please?
Okay. Couple of minutes pass. You can hear him like
Can I have a look
mumbling to
around?
himself. Yeah. You can have a look around.
See anything that I might perceive as a package?
Perceive as a package.
Yes.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Can I act a package instead, please?
You don't. Yeah, there's just loads of books everywhere. It looks like
Okay.
if this is a bookstore, the only kind of people who come here are looking for very specific books. You would imagine this is very difficult for just people just to come to a bookstore and look, to browse. This is a nightmare in your eyes.
I'm going to pick up a book and
Okay.
try and glean what subject it is.
You pick up. Give me a 1d6.
What?
Just roll a 1d6, please.
1d6.
Yeah.
5.
You pick up a book that's titled 16th Century Sexual Practices.
I just drop the book. I just limp hand drop the book.
I'm having to through it a little bit.
Okay. He comes out. Are you okay?
Yes, fine.
He comes
Tripped
over to the
one of
tea.
your many books.
Oh, it's okay. And he puts down the tray. As he's walking, his hands are just shaking and the tea is spilling everywhere. There you go.
Thank you. Now, you were set to receive a package for Mr. Carlson, weren't you?
Who's Mr. Carlson?
He is the owner of the Swan Club.
I don't go
Aaron's
clubbing.
Carlson.
I don't go to clubs.
Well, he assured me that you have an item.
No. Lump of sugar. And he just holds out sugar in his hand.
No, thank you.
Okay. He just pours them all into his cup.
Hmm. Are you sure that there's nothing here to be picked up at all?
Picked up?
Yes, you sell things here, don't you? Nobody has anything under reservation?
Reservation? There was a book reserved for... Let me look! He just pushes the tray to the side and the tree just spills all over his desk. He goes into a drawer and he just pulls out a ledger and slams it onto the table and opens it. You can see there's a lot of blank pages and there's not many sales in this bookstore. He just keeps wafting the pages until he gets to today. Yes, for a Mr. C. A Mr. C.
Yes, that would be Mr. Carlson. It begins with a C, Carlson.
Oh. Yes, then there's a package here for Mr. C. Are you Mr. C?
I am the courier for Mr. C. I am the C for Mr. C, you see? Can that be a fast talk?
See. Okay, give me a fast talk.
Yeah.
Trying to confuse this old man.
Ah, Mr. C. Of course. Give me a second. He just pulls out some keys and he disappears into the back rooms again. A couple of minutes pass. 3 minutes pass. What are you doing?
Just kind of stood here, trying not to stand in the tea that is probably dripping on the floor.
Okay.
Touch any of these books.
4 minutes pass. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, I would quite like the package.
Oh
Please?
yes, sorry. And then he goes back again. 1 minute pass, 2 minutes pass. He comes out. Just a book. It seems quite a fairly large tome, and it's the kind with like a leather, like a leather duster cover, and it's sealed, which kind of looks like a belt strap stuck to it, like a belt strap just holding it together. There you go, Mr. C. He said payment for holding it would be, and he just checks the ledger, putting his finger on it. Excuse me, I need my glasses. He disappears in the back room again. 1 minute pass? 2 minutes pass?
I think I'm going to exit the building.
Okay. Give me a listen roll as you do.
I got this one.
Just as you get to the door, all you hear is a ah!
Oh, curiosity's getting the better of me. I'm gonna walk on over and peek around. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna peek around.
Okay. So you peek
Stick my head
through
through the
into the back area.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see Elias Wesley. He's on the floor. He's got a bit of bump on the head, and you can see looking up to there's like a glass pane leading to like a looks like a back alley. You can see a man quickly leaving. Can you give me an intelligence roll quickly?
Yep. Yes, I can.
Okay. You're very certain with the scars on his face and the suit that he's wearing. This is the man that shot James. And he's just sprinting away as you just get into the back area.
I'm going to slowly back out and exit the shop.
Okay. You get onto the street. The man walks out the side alley and then just give me a 1d6. Okay.
2.
He turns left and he doesn't see you and just starts walking down the street.
Okay. I'm torn between following him and not following him because he shot someone in broad daylight and stabbed me in the leg. And No, I don't need to mess with him.
Mm.
I don't even know that he's trying to mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to class in the Swan Club.
Okay. Yeah. He walks in the distance, and you make your way back to the Swan Club. As you do that, Tommy, we're
by
back
the way,
to you.
did
Sorry, yeah.
Almost look dead or alive when I saw him. By the way.
He was still breathing. It just looks like he was hit on the head with something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, you didn't
All right,
just
so,
leave a dead man.
So I am on my way to the hotel, correct?
Yeah, you on your way to the hotel.
Alright.
Taxi driver's not saying much. Taxi driver looks a bit scared, actually.
I say, what's eating you, fella?
Nothing.
Hmm.
This rat three.
What do you know about this, Boisley Hotel?
The Boozley Hotel?
Yeah, you know, the Boisley Hotel.
Oh, all I know is, it's pretty shitty.
What,
It's wicked bad.
what do they got, like,
There you go.
what do they got, like, what do they got, like a valet service? The people look like they...
People there look like they're down on their luck. Looks like they've basically lost everything. It's really cheap too. I don't think you should be staying there. You should be staying one of the better hotels near the entertainment square.
Yeah. Just keep driving.
All right, and like he gulps, just like glancing at you in the mirror and just driving there. Hey, you arrived there? Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
While my guy is in the back of the... Yeah, prepares a little disguise going on here.
Okay.
He puts on a fake mustache. He pencils in his eyebrows a little thicker. He scrunches up his face a whole bunch so he looks a little bit older.
Okay. The taxi
And,
driver sees this, and he looks like he's worried, and he almost nearly swerves into a person crossing the road at one point.
I say, by God's good man, keep your eye on the road in front of you.
He doesn't say anything. He just stares at the road.
You don't have to. I guess you don't have to roll disguise if he watched you get into what you're saying. You're.
Well,
How good is my disguise? Do you want me to do a roll?
No, I was just speculating.
I would say the taxi driver really doesn't care, and at this point doesn't want to know anything. But just give me a
What does the
disguise
taxi
roll.
driver have to make a sanity roll?
What? It just turned from Boston area boxer mafioso to British man. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Make a disguise roll.
It's not... I'm not trying to convince the
I know.
taxi guy watching.
This is just how good your disguise is, putting it on the backs of a taxi that's moving. All right.
I like that.
Yeah. You think it's fairly convincing.
Mm.
The driver's looking at the road very intensely.
All right, yeah.
He arrives at French Hill Street and he says, "It's free."
It's free?
Yeah.
Well, I can't argue that. Good price. I hop out of the thing. I tap the roof of the car. Well, have a good day, old chap. I say.
Again, he
And,
nods and just keeps staring out at the road.
All right. I look back at the key. What room number was it?
Let me double check. It was 2C.
Come again?
2C.
2C.
Yeah.
What does the building look like?
It looks like basically it just looks like a tenement building which looks like it's falling apart. It looks pretty lower class. Like
Okay.
you would imagine only people staying here who are either under the poverty line or who are nearly there.
Okay. Do I see other people that kind of work here or anything?
From the outside?
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
No, you don't see anybody outside. No.
Okay. I walk in. I head to room 2C.
Okay. You walk in wearing your fake mustache, scrunching up your face. The receptionist.
Yes, of course.
The receptionist looks. Kind of takes a double take and looks at you. Do you need any help, sir?
I say, absolutely not good. And I just kind of like walk right by her, real quick.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you get to the stairs and you get up to the second floor.
I look for apartment C, or number C,
Yeah,
letter C.
you find apartment C, and 2 rooms down from C, you can see some police tape.
Police tape? Are there police there?
Not at the moment. There doesn't seem to be anybody. That door's open, but there's nobody on that corridor. There's nobody there basically right now.
So that would make that apartment what?
Hang on.
Like A or
2A or 2E?
2E. Yeah.
2E, okay. I make mental note of that.
Okay.
I look. Is there anybody? There's nobody in the hallway or anything.
Nobody in the hallway.
All right. Then I very slyly put the key in, turn it,
Okay.
open up the door.
Yeah, you open up the door.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go in?
Now I want to take a look at the. I look at the room first.
Okay. Inside the main room, you can see that. So it looks like it's been split into 2 parts. There's like a very small living / kitchen area, mainly for making coffee, tea, things like that. And so that you can see that there's a room to the left, which looks like, from your knowledge of these kind of buildings, you think it might be a bedroom, but that door's currently closed.
Are there any other rooms?
No other rooms.
Okay.
From this room.
I poke around in the kitchen.
Okay.
What do you got?
Right, okay. Don't think you need to make a sanity roll for this, but it is pretty strange. In the basin of the kitchen sink, Francis, can you remember which animal Thomas bought? It was just a hamster or something, right?
Animal? God.
Yeah. Can you remember?
I don't remember that. I do remember that he bought an animal? I can't remember what he bought.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he said a hamster, a small animal. So, you see an animal, a dead animal, in the sink that has been bled dry. It looks like it's been cut.
What the fuck?
It was. Is it like it's like it blood? It drained down the sink. Is the blood still there?
The blood is still there. It's
Oh, it's
and
like,
it looks
so it's,
like, and you can see a bottle of ink to the side as well, and like a quill. And it looks like whatever's happened here, they've tried to mix the blood with the ink, and there's just a dead animal in the sink. Like, pretty strange.
That's weird. This guy have a phone?
There is no phones in these rooms,
Okay.
but you did notice a phone at the reception as you just quickly passed.
Okay. And so the sink is like full of blood almost.
Yeah,
And there's okay.
and there's drops of blood around on the carpet and on the what do you call it? Not the mantelpiece, the brain. Give me words, please. The top of the kitchen thing.
Countertop?
Thank
The
you.
counter?
The countertop?
Countertop.
The mantle.
Ah,
The mantle of the kitchen.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the kitchen top. There's like a few droplets of blood around it.
Okay. Do I see the knife or anything that they used, like the instruments that they used to kind of cut the
Said
answer?
you didn't clean it, so yeah, you see the knife there, yeah, to the side.
Okay. Weird. I go to the door.
Okay.
Oh, can I you know what, can I roll a spot hidden? Kind of check around for anything that might be hidden in the room, in the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
You look around for a while and you don't see anything here. Like literally, it doesn't look like somebody's been really living here. The bed looks like it's been. Did you go into the bedroom or not?
Yeah.
Okay. The bed looks like it's been slept in. But everywhere else, it doesn't look like this place has really been used for much else. Just slept in once or twice, from what you can tell. But as you do that, you do notice that the shadows around you, even though there's only one light source, they seem to be moving at very peculiar angles around you.
I wave my hand.
Okay. You wave your hand
Watch
and
how
your
it-
shadow is totally fine. Cast the shadow fine.
So, I didn't find anything in terms of. Does it seem like the shadows are moving towards a source of light that they shouldn't be, or from a certain light that they should be?
Yeah. They're pointing towards the wall. Towards the next door, next room.
I go into the next room and see what they're.
As in the next
Pointing towards-
apartment room, sorry. So
In
there'll
the
be
next
2D.
apartment.
Yeah.
2D.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do another quick check and see what this guy's got here. Any good hats in his closet?
You open the closet and there's literally the only thing you find is hangers.
Hangers.
Yeah.
Hangers are only good if they got hats on them. I head back out into the hallway
Okay.
and I lock the door behind me.
Okay. You lock the door behind you.
I have a feeling. This is kind of out of character. I have a feeling that these shadows are heading towards the walled-off hotel, but I need to make a call first. Actually, no. Screw it. I head over to the police,
Okay.
marked over 2E.
Yeah, there's police tape currently in front of that door.
There's nobody in the hallway or anything.
There's nobody in the hallway and the door is slightly ajar.
Oh, the door is ajar.
Yeah.
I say, hello? Are there any people in there?
You get no answer.
Alright. I push the door open.
Okay. You push the door open. Can you give me a sanity roll, please?
Way to go.
Yeah, I should have just left. Gotta play it loose. Gotta play it loose.
Was the sanity roll, sorry?
I'm sorry, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Roll.
Okay. You only lose 1 point
Jesus.
of sanity for that.
Huzzah!
But what you see on the floor is a pair of legs with a belt is attached to the legs and a police badge you can see on the legs, attached to the belt, and the rest of the body just seems to be missing. And there's just loads of on the floor. There's just piles of what looks like dark dust or ash or something like that.
No blood?
No blood at all, no. And it looks like it's charred. The flesh looks charred where the torso was cut off. Like it just looks like it's... You just don't know what's happened.
Alright. My guy's a little spooked from this.
Mhm.
He closes the door immediately.
Just as
I'm
you
kinda
close the
just,
door, again that face
jeez.
flashes across your vision.
I wave my hands in front of my face. Yeah, he closes the door and he kind of backs away down the hallway. But-
Okay.
and he's shaking, but he makes sure to lock apartment 2C before he heads back downstairs.
Okay.
And I wanted to find out the name from the front desk, what the name of the guy at apartment 2C is. I never figured it out.
Give me a luck roll, please, as you do this.
Because you're still trying to be this British guy.
Listen, I embody the part.
Okay, right now, you totally forget about your disguise. You're just so distraught. And the mustache that you put on is actually half peeling off because of, like, wafting your hands in front of your face, and you just go to the front desk. You go to the receptionist.
Hey, what's the guy who lives in apartment?
The receptionist just gives you this very... He almost laughs, but he kind of keeps it under control, and he's like, "Who are you, sir?"
I'm, don't worry about it. Who lives in apartment 2C?
He pulls out the ledger, and he just, like, looks at you, and taps his fingers on the ledger.
Hello?
Did you hear me, or...?
He, alright. Screw it. I say, I'm somebody that you don't really want to deal with. Friend, tell me who lives in apartment 2C.
Okay.
Or we're gonna have some problems here.
Give me an intimidation roll with an advantage, just because of how peculiar you look right now and what's actually happening. It's actually intimidation, but he also feels quite scared. Okay, you didn't need it. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. He just quickly opens the ledger again, not looking at you. Going through the pages. To see. It's Thomas. It's Thomas. Thomas Ripley.
What do you know about him?
I just know that he comes from Miskatonic University.
What did he do there?
He didn't tell me. Came here a few days ago, looking for his friend who's died.
All right. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go back out on the street and I hail a cab. I'm gonna head back to the Swan Club.
Did you say that, or was that out of character or in character? Sorry.
That was out of character. My bad.
Okay. I was like, gotta get out of here. Bye.
I gotta go. And I just head out on the street.
Okay, you head out onto the street.
What time of the day is it?
Right now, it's let me have a look at my notes because I remember. Oh, so it was like just midday at the Swan Club, so it's around about 1 o'clock-ish now. So early afternoon.
All right. I hail a cab and head back to the Swan Club.
Okay.
Because my guy's a little shaken up.
Okay.
But to him, that's just a murder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has no reason to investigate it further.
Yeah. So you get back into the cab. It's the same taxi driver as before, and he just keeps looking at the road as the mustache is just peeling off, and he's just looking at the road, driving quite quickly to the Swan Club.
I reapply the mustache,
Okay.
but only for the cab ride. Like, I take it off just before I go into the Swan Club, just to confuse the cab driver.
I got no payment, sir.
Oh, no payment.
No.
All right. I'll ride this wave.
And do you get out?
Yeah, I head back to the Swan Club and I order a drink.
Okay, you get out of the cab. The taxi just speeds away, and yeah, you get back into the Swan Club. Do you go to the bar straight away?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask about I apologize. I was just reading my notes a little bit. I want to ask about Thomas Ripley. I want to see if the bartender knows anything about him. Yeah, I don't know.
The bartender
These aren't the
just
kind of
shrugs and
my
is
people
like,
aren't the kind of people that would know anything about them.
okay. The bartender just shrugs and says, nope, I haven't even heard that name before.
I didn't know if he was a regular here or maybe if he had been here before.
Not to my knowledge. I don't even know who he is. Do you have a picture or anything?
He's the guy that came in here, fell down, right?
Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, he's still unconscious in one of the side rooms.
Yeah. He's from the university. You don't know anything about him?
Nope. You seem to know more than me. Just as you say that, Francis, you arrive back at the Swan Club.
Okay.
They say, hey,
okay.
you were the one that was with Thomas there.
I look around to see who the hell is talking at me.
It's me. I'm talking to you.
Are you still wearing the rest of the disguise, by the way?
No, I took. Well, no. I mean, I'm not scrunching on my face anymore.
Okay.
I guess my eyebrows are a little darker.
Just looking at you quizzically.
You were with Thomas Ripley, the guy that fell down.
And who are you, perchance?
Oh, sorry. My guy wipes his hand off on his jacket, and he sticks it out to you. He goes, name's Tommy. How you doing? Saw that guy fall down earlier. Saw you with him. What do you know about him?
I know that. I imagine that I'm not the person to be asking this. Perhaps you should ask Carlson. You seem to be in the business of information.
It's a good idea, fella. I leave and head up to Carson.
Okay. And what do you do, Francis?
Can I try and get ahead of him, since I'm standing up to go to Carlson?
Okay, you see him
It's a
start
race.
to speed up. What do you do, Tommy?
I see that he's trying to beat me there, and it suddenly becomes competition.
Okay. Both give me a dexterity
I
roll.
speed past him.
Okay. Both give me a dex roll.
God fucking damn it!
Hold on a
Let's see,
second.
though. It's Call of Cthulhu, so
Exactly.
it's gonna roll 92. Oh, jeez. Wait,
Okay.
he said it was a strength roll.
No, dex
Oh,
roll.
you said it's strength?
He said a dex roll.
Well, unless
rolled a
you turn
strength
around and you
roll.
punch him or something.
Oh, I did. I'm an idiot.
That was a tackle?
No, I didn't. That was my mistake.
Ah.
Oh, he's still.
Both failed, but Tommy just gets ahead.
Yeah, that's right. I say, Clarence! Clarence! Got a question for you. Thomas Ripley.
Clarence is currently talking to one of the other boxers. He looks over and he like waves off the boxer and he comes over to you. Yeah? And then Francis just arrives just behind you.
Can I wave the book behind Tommy's head,
You can?
making eye contact with Carlson?
Okay, Carlson sees this and
walk
like
off to
looks between Tommy, the book, Francis, back to Tommy, back to the book, back to Thomas.
I say, clearly
walk
this
off
is
to
the
the
business
side
here. Deal with the business here. I'll wait. It's okay.
I was doing that behind Tommy's head. He doesn't know.
True. You didn't see that, Tommy. You just felt Francis moving behind you.
Oh, okay, my bad. I say, what do you know about Clarence? What do you know about Thomas Ripley?
Well, his friend could tell you more than me, and then he nods behind you as you see Francis behind you waving a book.
I say, you're friends with Thomas Ripley?
No. I wouldn't say that.
Well, why can't anybody tell me anything about...
Maybe because he's a freaky little shit and nobody knows anything about it.
Well. I see there's some bad blood here. All I wanted to know, what's going on with him? Man came in here, he passed out, saw you with him. No one will tell me nothing. Why is everybody so tight-lipped about this guy?
Clarence Carlson just puts his hand to his chest. Me, for one, I don't know much about him myself. I know more about this Francis guy here.
What's his story?
Well, he's quite an up-and-coming actor,
Thank you for
ain't you,
talk-
Francis?
Thank you for talking about me like I'm not here. It was very generous of you. I look down on you because I'm huge.
I look to Clarence, and I roll my eyes, I say actor.
Oh, so you've heard of me, have you?
Can I do a psychology roll? See if Clarence is lying, or anybody's lying about how much they know about Thomas Ripley?
Okay. I would say, yeah, give me a roll for Clarence first.
Okay.
What do you got here?
Well, moving through my character sheet is super slow for some reason. Do it.
Has the roll been made? Sometimes I get lag as well and I can't see the rolls. Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow. Yeah, that's an
Oh, there
extreme.
you go.
A boxing psychologist, okay.
Yeah, there
I used to be able to read boxing rings.
Max. Boston University.
Exactly. Yeah, you can tell in Claris's face, just the way that his eyes are moving. He's got a very good poker face, but you can tell there's something there.
Okay. I look between him and Francis.
Okay.
Is Francis still waving the book around in the air?
No.
Okay.
I said
I
by
just
all...
need to make a psychology for me as well.
Okay, yeah. He does, yeah.
You asked him to do both.
Yeah,
Oh,
because... Yeah, because you would have to be like looking at Clarence and then looking at Francis, because they're not both right in front of you.
Oh, Jesus. That's a 61 out of a 60.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Ooh, is it worth spending a luck point on?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Okay. Francis is totally telling the truth.
If I know that Clarence is lying about something, then I'm gonna get it from him. I'm not worried about this Francis guy.
Okay. I would say now about an hour has passed. Sean, where did you go when you arrived in Arkham? Or where would you go?
I would think. I think the first place I'd go is swing by my brother's apartment that he's been staying at.
Okay. And it's on Cowan Street here.
Yep.
You arrive there, you go to the apartment, knock on the door. Do you have a spare set of keys? Would you have?
Spare set of keys? No, I don't imagine so. He's only been down here for a couple of weeks, so
Okay.
it's not really that long.
So yeah, you knock on the door and there's no answer there.
Let's see. I suppose I could. Let me think. Does the Swan Club have like a valet parking? Do I know that? I must have been there before.
Yes, it does.
All right. I want to take the while I'm parked on Kerwin's. I want to just take the briefcase and a few other things and just kind of hide them in the back of the car.
Okay.
And I want to head over to the Swan Club and leave my car with the valet.
Okay, yeah, you leave it with the valet, gives you a small ticket, and says, just let us know when you're leaving, sir.
All right, and then I give him a couple dollars.
Thank you.
Nod to him as I head inside.
Okay. You get inside, the bartender looks over to you, recognizes you because you've been here a few times, And he says, so you're looking for Tommy?
I say, yeah, sure. Is he here in the club?
Yeah. He just points to the side. He's downstairs.
I say, yeah, send somebody for me. And I order, gin and tonic.
Okay. We'll go back to Francis and Tommy and Clarence.
And Francis?
Yeah. So you
I'm
just
going to start
looked at
moving.
them. Yeah.
I'm going to start moving towards the side room. Where we
Okay.
had our conversation before.
Okay.
I guess I stay here. I'm saying I'm not leaving until we get. What is going on with this Thomas guy?
Okay.
Clarence, I know you're lying about it. You ain't telling me something.
Tommy.
Yes?
You hear a voice behind you. The bartender's on the stairs. Your brother's here for you.
I look between the messenger and Clarence, and I say, I'll be back about this. I'll be
Okay.
back about it. I go downstairs to join my brother.
Clarence just gives you a nod. Okay. We'll go with Tommy and Sean first. So Clarence does follow you to the room, Francis, and while Tommy goes back upstairs to see Sean.
Okay.
Okay. The bartender goes back to the bar. Do you want a drink, Tommy?
Sean, how you doing?
No, pretty good. What brings you to the Swan Club today? A little bit of fisticuffs?
Well, I tell you, I was here to do it earlier, but this fella came in, passed out. They're upstairs. I found on him, maybe I found this here. And I pull out the hotel key. And I
Okay.
say, I went and checked it out. Guy's a little strange.
What guy?
The guy that passed out, they got him upstairs. Oh, Miss Ripley. You
Yeah.
know him?
I don't believe I know him.
He comes from the university, apparently.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Oh. I was bored. Decided to check it out. What are you here for?
I'm here to sit down and have a conversation with Clarence about just a couple of things.
He's a weasel. You know that, right?
What I've heard has not been good,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go
Guys.
into the meeting. I think prepared. We'll see.
I got a feeling
Should be
that
easy enough.
I rub my fingers together and I say, I got a feeling he really got to grease the wheels with this guy, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I have a shortage of cash on my person, if that's what you're implying. That
You might as
We'll
well
see.
just keep your voice down about that kind of thing around here, right? It's the Swan Club, Sean. Where do you think you are?
I would just laugh at him. And yeah, I would inquire about sitting down with Clarence just to I guess kind of get this whole deal going.
Okay. Do you ask where Clarence is right now, or do you ask Tommy this, or?
Yeah, I would ask him.
Oh, Clarence is right upstairs.
Yeah.
That guy that passed out, he was with some guy named Frankie something, I don't know. They said he was an actor. I hate actors.
Okay.
They're upstairs talking right now. Clarence wouldn't talk to me about it, so.
Well, yeah.
What's your meeting about?
It's simply just a legal matter. Just moving a couple of papers around. A couple dollars go this way, a couple dollars go that way.
You're gonna need a little bit of this here. And my guy pats his coat, the inside of his coat, where he keeps his pistol.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
Hmm.
And I kind of wave him off and head toward upstairs, just to
Okay.
wander up and see who I bump into.
Downstairs, sorry, not upstairs.
Oh, downstairs. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you head downstairs. Francis, you're in the room with Clarence while this is happening.
I guess I follow him.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't send a formal invitation, but yeah, I'm on the hunt for Clarence, I suppose.
Okay. Francis, what are you doing? Clarence is there. You got it then.
I hand the book over.
Mhm. Thank you.
And I say, it seems Elias had a bit of an accident. Not by me.
Mhm.
I told you about Scarface, right? Stabbed me in the leg.
Yeah, you did. You did mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a shout. Elias is on the floor, breathing, I believe.
Yeah. Huh?
And Scarface leaving through the window.
Okay.
That's out
What
on
does this
the
Scarface guy look like?
face, heavily scarred, shorter than I, scraggly hair.
Did he
White.
talk much? Did he?
No, I've not been able to pin down an accent on him, I'm afraid.
Huh. Give me a psychology roll.
For fuck's sake!
Isn't that 2 fumbles from you today? Wow.
Yes!
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
I've had nothing but extremes.
I've succeeded on one roll
Okay.
so far.
On his face, you can see a deep
No,
amount of
too.
concern. It looks like almost like he loves this guy. He looks concerned for this other man, not you.
What, for Elias, or?
For the scarred man.
Is this an acquaintance I should be...
No.
Whereabouts?
You shouldn't have to worry about him, but you might need to be
No?
careful.
Is
Sean.
there something I
Sorry,
should
yeah.
know, or... Is there something I should know, or... say about him? Should I let him be if I see him messing with the equipment backstage in my theatre house?
Okay. Well, let's talk about it. Let's just, keep this just between me and you, okay?
Okay.
Just as you say this, Tommy and Sean, as you walk downstairs, you notice a man quickly brush past you. Tommy, give me... Actually, no, you don't need to roll for this. Tommy, it is Atticus Langham.
Okay. I say, Atticus, how you doing?
He doesn't answer back. Can you give me a... What roll would this be? Spot hidden roll. Just give me a spot hidden roll.
Gotcha.
Okay. Atticus, he just ignores you. Not now. And then he just busts into the room. Francis, you see this man bust into the room and pulls out a shotgun from underneath his jacket.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Where is it aiming? Is it aiming at me or Carson?
This is literally just happening lightning fast. What do you do as soon as you just see this man quickly enter the room and pull out a shotgun? Like it's just being pulled out. What do you do?
I would like to remain my composure, but not moving. I'm trying to keep like a blank face.
Okay. What role would that be?
Acting?
Sure, go for acting and then see what happens. Alright.
In acting. Oh my god.
Yeah?
It's an Academy Award winning.
I'm a good actor.
You just stay there, blank as a sheet, but like a single drop of sweat just falls down your brow.
Now that there's been a bit of time, is he pointing it anywhere?
He's pointing
in
it
particular?
at Clarence. He
I
doesn't say
shit
anything, he's just
myself
looking
up.
at him. And he fires.
Oh,
Oh! Oh. Yeah,
Yikes.
Clarence is on the floor, bleeding profusely.
oh.
Alright.
Atticus just looks at you. Obviously, Tommy, Sean, you've just heard a shotgun blast.
Yeah,
So we heard the shotgun blast,
Yeah. You saw
but we're
Atticus.
on our way.
Yeah. He
Right,
just
right.
rushed past you, busted into a room, and you heard a shotgun blast. Atticus.
Okay, I pull my gun out,
Okay.
and I put my arm in front of
Okay.
and I kind of start inching towards the door, I guess.
Okay. Francis, what are you doing? Sean, what are you doing?
I am going to stand up straight.
Yeah.
I'm going to lift my head, my chin slightly up,
Yeah.
and I'm going to look down on him with burning eyes.
You're trying to defeat him
This-
with eyes.
I'm trying to make sure that this man knows not to fuck with me.
No,
Okay.
Sean is definitely staying behind his brother and letting him go first, for sure.
Okay.
With no weapons or fighting.
Okay. Francis, give me an intimidation roll of some kind. I would say give you a
Yep.
bonus because of your. Okay, never mind. You didn't need it anyway. Okay.
I'm making a bonus just in case I get an extra.
Okay. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. He just looks at you and he goes, huh. And he just turns around. Tommy and Sean, you can see Atticus Langham leaves the room, putting the shotgun back into his jacket.
I grab him by the shoulders. I still got my gun.
Okay.
And I say, "What happened in there? What the hell's going on? Tell me what's going on."
First of all, give me an unarmed roll, a fighting
An
brawl roll.
unarmed
Sorry.
roll. A fighting like a brawl.
Yeah.
Alright,
To see if you can actually grapple him. Yeah. He just brushes you off and starts walking up the stairs.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I'm standing in the way, but I'm not. This guy just came in here with a shotgun. The legality of it, I can make a law roll to be like, yes, murder is illegal, but I'm not prone to violence.
Yeah,
So.
sure, yeah. Give me a roll. Give me a low roll.
Law, yeah. I mean, I can, Oh, I didn't even realize that this might be legal.
Okay.
I say
I'm not
screw it.
sure.
And what were
I
you
see.
trying to say to him? What were you trying to accomplish there by doing that?
No, I was just saying I'm not doing much of anything there.
Okay.
I say, Atticus, tell me what's going on, or I'll shoot.
Night now. And he just starts walking upstairs again. He just continues walking upstairs.
I mean, I'm a damn man of my word, right?
I
I say, Sean, I'm taking the shot.
say bash him over the fucking head.
That's a good idea.
If he's just walking away,
Yeah, fuck it.
that's what you're going for.
Atticus turns around and he pulls the shotgun back out.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I haven't left. I'm getting the hell out of there. So I'm
Fucking
running
hear
back
you,
toward
no.
Francis.
He's Irish.
I would head back toward.
I raise my hands up. I take the pistol off of him. I'm not trying to kill anybody, I guess.
Alright. He just walks slowly up the stairs while pointing the shotgun down the stairs. As he gets to the top of the stairs... where was that gone?
I'm heading toward Francis. That's
Okay.
the room where I heard the shot, where they came from. Get the hell out of here.
Okay. As he gets to the top of the stairs, a bullet flies straight into his shoulder, and he starts tumbling down the stairs.
Well,
Sean's running. I'm out of here. I'm running in the room around the where I heard the shot from, where Atticus come from.
Okay. So yeah, you run down the stairs. Francis, what are you doing while this is happening? You just heard another gunshot on the stairs. You hear a couple of people running down the stairs, and now you hear somebody tumbling down the stairs.
I give Carlton a quick look to see if he's dead or dying.
With the chunks of flesh currently missing out of a lot of his body at close range. Like,
Yeah.
there's almost a hole. You can see the other side. He is bleeding out.
I'm going to pick up that book that he wanted.
Okay.
Just going to...
He tries to say
I
something,
know-
but he just coughs blood all over his face.
Oh, she's alive.
Well, he's choking and bleeding out, yeah. Okay, you do that. Langham, he falls down to the bottom of the stairs. He's now unconscious, bleeding out of his shoulder. At the top of the stairs, you can see the bartender holding a revolver. What's going on?
Yeah,
you
I
would
yell
still be
back
on the
up.
stairs.
I grab Atticus,
Mhm.
who is on the ground at the foot of the stairs, right?
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Okay.
Look like he's hit his
I grab him and haul him into the room where Clarence is, and I shout to the bartender, "Close the door and don't let anybody down."
Alright. I'll have to... You only have like 20 minutes before the cops come. Okay?
All right, that'll have to do.
Okay. He closes
Get
the
me
door to
some
the stairs.
smelling salts.
Yeah? Do you shout that to one of the first aiders?
I suppose we gotta wake this guy up, right? Find out why.
Yeah. There's
So you're
some-
trying to get
some
information
promotion.
from him.
He's my boss.
Yeah,
I gotta wake him up, regardless of what's going on.
sure.
Okay. So yeah, Francis, you're at the body of Clarence Carlson. You can see Tommy, or the guy you've just been speaking to, pull in another guy who was holding the shotgun, who just shot him, and you can see another person come in, and they just close the door behind them. You hear what they just said. What do you do? What's happening?
So it's been about 12 hours since I last saw someone else get shot in public.
Yeah, sanity roll.
Okay.
Sean, how much violence have
Ye-
you seen realistically? From a character's point of view, how much violence do you see on a regular basis, or do you not see much?
It wouldn't be. Yeah, I would definitely. Probably a lot of people assaulting batteries and stuff like that. People coming in that may have gotten beaten up or roughed up, shakedowns, but not dead bodies or like shooting. And no, Sean is definitely a lawyer and prefers staying behind his desk
Okay.
instead of getting out in the streets.
As you see Clarence Carlson on the floor then, coughing blood all over his face, into his eyes, there's huge parts of his stomach and his chest missing. Give me a sanity roll as well. Tommy, you don't need to get a sanity roll for this. You've seen this
Nice.
kind of thing. Okay.
Brutal.
Yep, you both lose 3 sanity.
A big failure.
Okay.
Sean puts his hand up over his face, kind of aghast at what all this quick eruption of violence. Now, with a sudden silence that comes over the room.
Okay. And yeah,
Tommy
the room
pats
is
him on the
just
shoulder.
silent. Yeah.
I'm going to try and take the confusion and like hustle to try and leave while trying to remain my composure and to remain as inconspicuous as I can.
A very large man trying to leave. Okay.
Tommy points his gun at him.
I'm sorry, do you see me?
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Okay. Francis, give me a stealth roll, and
Oh shit.
depending on that, I'll see what Tommy.
I don't have the luck to burn on this.
No,
Shit.
you've burned a lot of your luck already.
Yeah. I've
Um.
used 28 to kill a man.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Tommy and Sean, you see a large man like sidestepping towards the door.
How large are we talking? Is it like the picture?
Francis?
I'm
Yeah, he's the actor
I'm
in the
about
picture. He's the,
I'm about 6 inches, maybe 8 inches shorter than Andre the Giant, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
Huge,
tall,
massive,
fat
tall.
man.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking.
Short,
Large.
and round.
No, he's
No,
tall
I'm a
and large.
tall, fat man.
Gotcha.
That's the picture for reference. In the Discord, sorry.
Oh yes. Yeah, I couldn't tell how tall he is. We're both 6'7", so it's height is a relative thing for us.
Okay.
Okay. What, in character or?
No, in real life.
In real life.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see this this large looking guy going out the door. I say, Frankie, where exactly you think you're going there, Frankie? And I leveled the gun at him.
I am going to turn around, my face completely flustered, looking like I'm almost at tears. I'm sorry, I've got to get out of here. This is all too much. I've never seen a man die. Oh God.
I say,
I just need some fresh air. I think I'm gonna puke. Oh God. Oh
Okay. Is that real or
no.
acting role?
Acting.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Extreme acting
A
role.
good actor.
Sean and Tommy,
Some
give
acting.
me a psychology roll.
okay.
At disadvantage, because extreme.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you press the grey dice instead of the green one, it gives you advantage and
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Yeah. Green standard. White. Yeah. Advantage.
Oh, okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah. This is so slow for some reason.
Yeah. Roll 20 is really slow for me
Sorry.
for some reason as well. The rolls take like 5-6 seconds to come on.
Strange.
So yeah, can you both give me a psychology roll at disadvantage?
Is that for Sean as well?
Yeah, Sean and Tommy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Come on. Thing won't work.
Yeah. 15 on the psychology roll.
I could just
That's
roll
a hard-
you a
that's a
D1.
hard-
So awesome.
At a disadvantage, so you click the white one. not the
Oh,
green
I'm
one,
sorry, my bad.
Or just do another standard one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It would have been the 65 anyway. Oh, but you could
Yeah.
spend 5 luck to pass that if you really wanted to.
No, it's not that not that huge of a deal. Before Francis leaves, I was going to try to just kind of stand up, gain my composure, and kind of
Okay.
say, what just happened here? Why was Atticus running up the stairs, and why did he just shoot that guy? And I say, I'm Sean Callahan, I'm a lawyer. What the hell's
Yes.
going on in here?
Me? I didn't shoot anybody. I just.
Oh, I didn't say you shot anybody. I'm asking, what happened in this room? We didn't. All I saw was Atticus running up the stairs in a shotgun blast, and then I'm on my way to meet Clarence, and here he's dead on the floor. How did we get to this point before you go running off here?
He just came to the room, shot Mr. Carson, and then left, talking to you two like he knew you. And that's all I know.
You're a witness to the crime here. There's you can't just go running off.
I just need some breath of fresh air. You understand? Oh God.
I see if I can convince Francis to just have a seat on the stairs for a minute. Kind of pat him on the side. Is this giant of a man? Is trying to could probably just throw and push right back. But I'm just playing off the assumption that I still don't know exactly what happened down here.
Okay.
This is just walk into a room with a bunch of dead bodies.
Okay. So yeah, you let him out of the room onto the stairs, and you pat his shoulder. Tommy, what are you doing as this happens?
My rolls still are awful.
Oh, are they still going slow?
Faster than
Yeah.
19. Jesus.
Did I make that psychology roll?
No.
Okay. I don't want to let this guy leave. In my opinion, until I figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to convince my brother to put down the gun. Tommy, that's a little extreme here. There's no more threat.
All right. I release the hammer on the gun.
Okay.
And I put it away. I thumb over to Francis. I say, "Why don't you deal with him, Sean? I'm gonna look through the bodies."
Jesus. So how many other people in this room?
Yeah, how many people are in this room? Is this?
It's in the side room that you brought him into. The boxing area. There's
That's what I
quite a few
thought.
people there, like wondering
dead
what the
bodies.
hell's going on. But
Yeah, there's a whole bunch
Yeah.
of people in here watching all this transpire.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
yeah, the Langham and Carlson are in the private room, so nobody can see what's happened there so far. The people in the boxing area, they did see Langham fall down the stairs, and then you dragged him off to one of the side rooms. But they're not walking over; they just look tense,
Right.
Yeah.
and they seem to like looking over and talking.
I go and back over to the bodies. I close the door. I go through I want to see what they have.
All right. Who do you check first?
I check Atticus. What's his condition looking like? Does he have any
It looks like
any
he's
other
been,
wounds other than the gunshot?
How do you check him? Do you take his clothes off? Do you check his like? What do you do?
How bad is the gunshot?
It looks. From your experience, it's the type of shot somebody would survive from, but you can tell it's hit his bone in the shoulder. So it's
Okay.
gonna take quite a few months of recovery. The bang on the head that he took while falling down the stairs looks a little bit more serious. It looks like he might be unconscious for a while. And his
Right.
nose is bleeding as well.
I look through his pockets. What's he got? I take the shotgun.
Alright.
I tuck that somewhere
Just have a look.
that he can't reach.
Okay. It's a 12 gauge shotgun that you find. You find a 45 revolver. You find about $50 in change, but no wallet. You also find a set of keys, but you don't know where there's no mark on the keys at all. But apart from that, he has nothing else really on him. Actually, I lie. Yes, he does. Sorry. I just remembered. You find this. Show. Sorry, that will show to everyone, but only to Tommy right now. You find,
What's that?
you find that in his coat pocket.
This one. Everything is so slow.
I can pull it up if you want.
No, that's okay. I got it. Okay. I pocket this note, this telegram,
Okay.
and I pocket the money and his pistol and 12 gauge,
Okay.
and then so he's alive. He's just, what is he, bleeding from the head?
Bleeding from his nose. He's got a bit of a bruise on his head, and the revolver bullet wound to the shoulder.
Okay. All right. Well, what's Clarence got on him? Is he still alive? I check his pulse. I mean,
As you check his
he
pulse,
was hit
his
with a
skin is
12 gauge, right?
cold. Now.
okay.
Yeah, his eyes are just lifeless, rolled into the back of his head, his tongue's sticking out. There's blood just pooled in his mouth. There's no breath at all. There's chunks of his torso missing. His clothes, his shirt, and his suit jacket that he was wearing is like torn to shreds with the shotgun blast.
Mm-hmm.
You can check through his clothes if you want, yeah. But you,
Just diving right in.
how carefully do you look through his clothes?
Oh, I look as carefully as anyone in the 1920s in the mafia, which is to say, very thoroughly.
Okay, you very, very thoroughly check him. You don't find anything on his person. You get blood on your hands, a bit sprays on your jacket, and as you do it again, you see that face flash in front of your eyes.
I wave it away. Yeah.
You wave it away. Give me a luck roll.
A luck roll.
Yeah.
Dear God. There we go. It's gonna take 10 minutes to scroll up.
No, I see all this here.
Yeah.
And I would say, hey, Tommy, you're gonna have to put that shotgun back over here. We're gonna have to make a few arrangements to the crime scene to make it look like we were just kind of wandering in the wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, I failed that luck roll.
Right. Okay. You do, as you like waft your hands covered in blood in front of your face. You do spray some of the blood onto your face.
Ooh.
You don't even.
I'm
think
just
about
shaking
it.
my head. Yeah.
I look crossly at Sean, and I say, "What are you exactly planning to do with this here shotgun, friend?"
Saying it to me?
Yeah.
Oh. You need to leave it back. You're not stealing a shotgun. There's people that I can fucking hear up the stairs. This is insane. Put it back over here, right next to Atticus.
Fine,
I dropped it.
but I'm keeping this revolver.
Yeah, I don't think I remember Atticus firing.
He had a pistol on him, did he
The
not?
pistol though. I know he shot the shotgun. Did he fire the pistol?
No, he didn't fire the pistol.
Right,
He
it was
had
just
it
the
on him.
bartender that shot it. Right.
Yeah, it was the bartender that shot Atticus.
Yeah. So, fine. Take the pistol. Put the shotgun back.
And the money.
And clean off your face. You look ridiculous. You have blood everywhere. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
As they're having
This
this,
has to clean the blood off.
What was that, France?
can I slip away as they're having this brotherly bond?
Yeah.
Just
What
start,
kind of
just
role?
casually walk off.
Just casually
Ginger.
walk off.
Yeah, confidently walk off.
Confidently
Okay.
walk off. Yeah, you can try.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not stopping Francis. The stairs.
Okay, then give me just a dexterity roll. To see how confident and aptly you just walk up the stairs without being noticed.
I'm spending 3 luck.
Yeah, you managed to tiptoe up the stairs, no problem. And yeah, Tommy, Sean, you're too focused on what you're talking about right now to notice that.
Okay.
So yeah, Francis, you get to the top of the stairs. The bartender sees you, almost quickly points the revolver at you, but then points it down, and he just like shakes his head while he's drinking some brandy. It looks like.
I look at him and I go, so, yeah, I imagine that doesn't happen often, eh?
He just shakes his head, doesn't even say anything.
I'm gonna go.
Did they
I
say it
think
was
I've seen
okay?
enough today. Yeah, they said, oh god. Just need a breath of fresh air.
Okay. Police are gonna be here any minute, so you might want to sit tight.
Shit.
Do you say
I
that?
say under my breath.
Okay.
Under my breath. I turn back around to him. Okay. Yeah, sure. Could you give me a glass of water, if that's fine?
Yeah. He pours you a glass of water. Hands it to you.
There you go. I'm going to go sit on a table.
Okay. Okay. And Sean and Tommy, what do you do?
All right, let's see here. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna nod over to my brother. Say, Tommy, let's we gotta clear out of here real quick. and have him follow me back up the stairs.
Okay.
Francis had gone, and that's just to get up the stairs and kind of yell over to the bartender and just, where the cops? They on their way?
Yeah,
How long till they're here?
Yeah, the bartender, you notice Francis is sat at a table with a glass of water. The bartender says, there should be about 5 minutes.
All right, perfect. We'll send them down here. There's definitely been a murder. Somebody, there's bodies. This is crazy.
Okay.
And this guy, and I can point over to Francis and say, this guy was there, so he'll be able to help us figure out exactly what's going on.
God damn you.
And hey, my guy is a lawyer, so look at it. He's also a shady lawyer. So how do I get myself out of this? And how do I'm not going to do any time. But like I said, it's just I don't really know exactly what happened. Okay. I'm just saying there's a crime scene that needs to be reserved on it.
Okay.
As long as someone's called the police, have them come. Say, Tommy, show me. Holler down to me when the cops get. And I run back downstairs.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Francis, give me an intelligence roll, and everybody give me power rolls.
Intelligence.
Francis, you remember Thomas is
I
still
fumbled.
here. Oh.
Shit. Oh. I should say as Tommy is...
Stream success, Sean. Okay.
My power roll.
First of all,
shit.
the lights that are on downstairs, there's none currently on upstairs because it's light. It's just in the afternoon. Downstairs, all the lights start flickering. All the lights downstairs as you go downstairs start flickering.
As I get back downstairs, I see all the lights are not
Yeah,
flickering.
they start flickering, yeah.
Okay.
And the shadows, again, seem to be moving. Tommy.
Does my character see this? All the things? Okay, I pull both the pistols out, and I yell, Tommy, what the hell is going on down there?
You're Tom.
I'm sorry, Jesus. Wow, Sean.
You were
I'm sorry. Sean, what the hell is going on down there?
Something's up with the lights here. I'm not quite sure. And you said that Atticus was there? Or no?
Yeah, Atticus is there. He's still there. So's the body of...
so it's just the lights flickering?
Just the lights, but you can see the shadows moving on the walls of the corridor.
No. I head Tommy, get down. Tommy, run downstairs. Right.
I head downstairs.
And I guess as he gets closer, I kind of say in a more serious or kind of not trying to holler up the stairs at him, but more the shadows in this room aren't right. My eyes, something's wrong. Just take a look and see what the hell's going on here.
I say, take this.
No, it's Francis here. I was calling to you.
Francis?
Yep.
You feel very cold, and you notice that the room feels a lot colder than it did. Can you all give me spot hidden rolls, just in the craziness of the situation, what's happening? Can you give me all spot hidden rolls?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Nope. Okay. Damn. Francis, you're just like, oh, Thomas is still here, and then you hear Tommy talking about the shadows. You feel this deathly chill enter the room. Tommy, again, you're just freaking out. Sean, you notice that the afternoon light at the window, it's all gone black.
No.
It's just
What's
black.
That's the window that's in the side room, or the window that's up in the
main room. That's on the ground floor.
Okay.
It's just black outside.
Just absolute
black, void of light. Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone else see out the window? It's pitch black. I would. Oh my fucking god! What's going on?
Sanity rolls, please.
Yeah, I assumed a sanity roll in there.
I'm
I'm
still
trying to think
upstairs, so do I hear him say that? Have I noticed there's black outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all notice
okay.
as he says that, yeah. It's
So
dark.
it
'Cause
really
I'm still
is.
upstairs because they're downstairs, aren't they?
The bartender's just holding a gun towards the window. What was that?
Huzzah!
No, I failed.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You didn't have to. You were heading downstairs, but yes, Francis and I both failed.
Okay. 5
Yeah, no,
minutes,
Yeah, that's
temporary insanity
20.
for you, right?
yeah, that's 20%.
Okay. I can't remember the name of it. You are scared of the shadows right now.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so
Let me find out the name of it. I did have it written down. Oh, skiophobia. So fear, irrational fear of shadows.
Oh man. Fantastic.
Okay, so is there any light sources around here?
And
That's
the
Sean who
bartender
has that?
switched on the lights of the main room, which are flickering. What did you say? Sorry, Tommy.
Was that Sean that had fear of shadows?
I think it was
no,
just-
No,
Francis.
that's me.
Just Francis, because he's lost.
Okay.
I've lost 20%.
Oh man.
Yep. Rough times.
So yeah, Francis, you
Yeah.
have an irrational fear of the shadows right now. The bartender just quickly turned on the lights of the main room, and the bartender just says, "There's something out the window."
I
Uh-oh.
don't look. I sit there.
Okay.
I try to remain composure. But my hand is shaking as I go to drink a glass of water.
Okay.
I'm
Definitely the
ignoring
wisest choice you can make there.
it. I'm ignoring it. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist.
Okay.
It's all in my head.
Over. He's already seen this void outside with the, and now the bartender kind of confirming that he is seeing what he's seeing, and that it's he's not going outside or close to the window. He's just looking over at out the window.
Okay. And Tommy, what are you doing?
I mean, I was heading downstairs
Yeah.
to go check on the bodies, and the lights flickering.
Yeah, the lights are flickering when you're downstairs, and you hear some commotion upstairs. Them saying something about black outside.
And there's nothing going on with Clarence or Atticus. Atticus.
Do you look into the room?
Yeah.
As you look into the room, the figure that's been in your dreams is stood there over the bodies.
Oh Jesus Christ! I unload at it. I shoot every bullet in my gun
Okay.
until it's empty. As I run back towards the stairs.
Okay, give me a series of shots to see
Okay.
how well or poorly you fire the gun.
Okie doke.
So give me 6 shots.
At the nothing.
Yeah, the no face.
What's wearing that mask? It's just very difficult to see it.
Hey yeah.
Oh wait, no. If you go to your character sheet and if you go to the where is it again? Tommy. Oh, it's not in your weapons. Give me a second.
There you go.
I'll give you the
6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. Most of the bullets you think hit it, and you definitely think you've killed it. Give me a sanity roll as well for saying that.
Okie dokie. I gotta scroll back up. Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a big fail.
Whoa. You only lose 1 point of sanity.
Huzzah!
I lost 5 for a shadow outside.
I know.
Yeah, dude, because I fucking blasted that thing.
You defeated the
Jet.
demons. Metaphorically.
Maybe if you had shot the window.
I shoot the dark.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you shoot the figure. And like, almost like blinking while you're doing it, it just seems to just turn into like a mist. And it's just, nothing's there anymore. Did you say you're running back upstairs, or are you looking in the room first? What did you say you were doing, realistically?
I was sort of backing up
Okay.
as it came.
Okay, so you just backed up, fired the gun, and then ran upstairs?
I was just kind of backing up towards the stairs as I shot it, but was it?
Okay.
It was bending over the bodies.
Yeah, it was just stood next to the bodies, yeah.
I yell up to Sean. I say, did you see this thing? Sean, there's something down here.
Yeah, I mean, I assume I can hear him. I can hear Tommy, but I'm staying upstairs. I'm not that close. I suppose I can yell back to him. It's a little awkward yelling in a room full of people.
Mm-hmm.
How many other people in the room acknowledge the darkness outside? Is this a kind of a mass hysteria situation?
On the main floor?
I guess. Yeah.
The only people on the main floor are the bartender, you, Sean, and Francis.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I suppose I can head over and take a look as well, back down the stairs, but
Okay.
I have no interest in heading back down there. I yell, yeah, there's weird stuff going on up here too. I have no idea.
Okay.
All right,
I guess I have a seat at the bar. Wait for the police.
Okay. Tommy?
I head back.
Yeah.
Over to the bodies
Okay.
to check out Atticus to see if he's still alive.
Okay. Yeah, Atticus is still alive. He's still breathing, but he's still unconscious. Carlson is still there, still dead.
Okay.
Looks like the same as you left them.
I head back up the stairs then.
Okay, give me a spot hidden as you do
Okay. Gotcha.
that. Yeah, you walk back upstairs.
Everything looks great.
Okay.
One dead body.
What's going on up here?
Since Francis is in his own, is trying to ignore the black. Is the blackness still outside the
Yeah,
window?
it's just sheer blackness.
Yeah, I just kind of nod and point toward the window. Everything's gone dark outside. Things aren't looking good.
Do I see anything out the window? I see the blackness as well.
Like, literally all you see is the blackness. You can barely see the window because it's so dark. It's like there's no reflection at all.
I motion over to Francis and I say, "What's up with Frankie over there?"
Yeah, Sean just shrugs. I have no idea what's going on at this point. I suppose I could check it out, but
I hand
it
Sean.
makes no sense.
I hand Sean the pistol that I found on Atticus, and I said, "With everything going on here, this is good in your hands."
Yeah, I take the gun. I don't think I have any idea how to use it.
Hey, you know.
I guess I have a cursory knowledge. Nothing that's, I don't know my way around a gun.
I suppose that I approach the window.
Okay. You approach the window. Okay. You approach the window.
Yeah, gun held first.
Okay. So gun pointed at the window. The bartender's doing exactly the same thing.
Oh, I reloaded, correct? I'm not going in here with an empty pistol.
I would assume that, yeah, you shot
Okay.
the thing, looked at the bodies, walked upstairs, and reloaded. Yeah.
Okay, good.
You're
I
pointing
approached
towards the
the-
window. You're approaching the window, past the pane of glass that's barely reflective. You can just see darkness. So you can't see any of the details of the street outside. You can't see the sky. You can't see anything. You can't see the ground outside either. It's just
Okay.
black.
I back away from the window,
Okay.
and I call to the bartender, "Gin and tonic."
Okay. He kind of keeps glancing over to the window while making a gin and tonic, and he does it in a pint glass as well. And he just hands it over to you.
I'll have one of those as well.
Okay.
Sean orders one too.
He makes another pint of gin and tonic.
I nod over. Hey there, big guy. What are you having?
I'm just staring straight ahead, just zoned out, just occasionally bringing the glass up to my lips, barely meeting my lips, taking a sip and then putting it down.
Okay.
Just slowly drinking this water.
Just looking dead ahead, attempting to take in no sensory effects. Not trying to see anything, not trying to hear anything.
Okay. Hear no evil, see no evil. That kind of situation.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm in my happy place. I'm not here.
Okay. A few minutes pass, like 5 minutes pass, 6 minutes pass, 7 minutes pass, and it's still just dark outside. And the bartender's he's getting impatient, and he walks over to the door, like leading out to the street, and he opens it, and you all feel coldness enter the room as he opens the door. He's just looking out into the darkness.
I say,
What can I see? I'm gonna head over a little bit behind his shoulder and kind of look out.
Okay. Both give me spotting rolls. I'll make a roll for the bartender.
I'm looking for the police here.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you both. Okay, you. Okay.
Please.
You both see this. In the shadows, you can see. In the darkness, you can see something faintly moving, and then you think you see the face. The bartender just like jumps back and he fires into the darkness wildly with his handgun. And Sean, you can see. Actually, you see a face you don't recognize.
Just a face in this eternal darkness.
Yeah, just a face, but it's just looks like a normal face. Quite a gaunt-looking man, short hair, quite cat-like looking features, I would say.
Nah, I jump back from the bartender a little bit.
Okay. Bartender fires his revolver into the darkness, and then he
I
just slams the
shriek
door
at the
shut.
gunshot.
Okay.
Yeah, he shuts the door. Okay, good. I'm bewildered. Sean would have no concept. And he asked the room as such, Okay. All right, what the hell is going on outside here? There's just eternal darkness outside. There's a face. What is going on?
Tommy and Francis, give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, god damn it. Of all the things to succeed, why isn't intelligence?
That's the same.
Nice.
No.
Tommy, you
I don't want to
remember
know
maybe
this.
the people downstairs? You think that there might be some sort of exit, like an underground exit leading into a side alley or something. Francis, you remember Thomas is still here. He's in the side room still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Conscious. I don't want.
All right.
I don't
Tommy
like
waves
Thomas.
his gun. He says, "We need to get everybody. We need to get those bodies downstairs up here now. We need to get everybody here in the same room and see what's going on. Everybody, we're not splitting up. There's no one's gonna go missing. There's no one's gonna go outside. We're gonna figure out what's going on."
You're announcing that to the room.
Yep. The room
That's
at large.
just upstairs with Francis, the bartender,
Yeah.
myself, and you, Sean, and Tom. Okay. Yeah, I suppose Sean starts nodding. I'm not really sure how to interpret all. And what the heck is going on with that door?
Okay. The bartender's just drinking. Out of a bottle, straight out of a bottle.
I'm refusing to acknowledge the situation.
Sean heads downstairs.
Tommy follows.
I'm looking for the bodies that are in the side room.
Yeah.
Left them.
Yeah, they're still there.
Atticus and Claire.
Yeah, they're still there. Who's looking at that, sorry?
That's Sean. Sorry.
So Sean's looking at the bodies in the room. Tommy, what were you doing?
I follow him.
Okay.
I ain't splitting up.
Yeah, you see the bodies there. They're still as you left them. It's very quiet down.
I tell Tommy, hey, grab the 12 gauge shotgun that you put back there.
All right. I grab the shotgun and I say, "Hey, that guy Thomas is still passed out upstairs. That guy who came in."
Oh, I never asked. Why were you shooting? What before? Didn't you? I don't think I ever asked why you rang off 6 gunshots and then ran upstairs to look into the darkness with myself and the bartender.
Listen, there's something I ain't been telling you, all right, Sean? I've been having nightmares. A face, something weird, just been appearing to me. Couple times, couple nights, didn't seem like nothing until I saw it. Down here. It was over the bodies. Put 4 into it. Disappeared. But now I think... I don't know what I think.
What the hell are you talking about? What appeared? What dreams and it over the bodies? Like another person's down here? Running around?
I don't know what it is. Something was down here, alright? And I shot it. Now it's gone.
Sean's gonna try to wake up Atticus here.
Okay. You try to wake him, but...
Or ascertain his condition.
Okay, give me a medicine or a first aid roll.
Oh god.
Yeah, no one has that.
Oh, that's the worst thing you could ask me to roll.
We do have someone who has that, but he's kind of unconscious upstairs.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
You think he's currently concussed. You think he's unconscious because of the fall, not because of the shot.
Right. But not alright, well. Want to poke around. What else is down here other than this? What other rooms do we have access to?
Well, there's the room that Thomas was put in. There's a couple of other rooms for poker, and then leading further down the stairs, there's the underground boxing area where the people were looking from.
Tommy, is there some way out of here that you... Like, did the police come in here and raid this whole place because of the gambling?
Yeah, there should be an exit.
People sneak out the...
Yeah, there's a side. There's an exit to the side. But isn't it dark out there?
I have no idea. We've only looked out the one window. Let's find where. Is there? Let's get the hell out of here.
I assume that I know where it is, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's
Okay.
You know that it's fairly hidden. It's behind some of the storage boxes in the storage room past the boxing area.
Okay, I lead Sean there, but I lead the way
Okay. As you get to
with
the
the
underground
shotgun
boxing-
drawn.
Okay. As you get to the underground boxing area, you see a lot of ash and dust all over the floor.
Oh.
Let me think. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm already putting 2 and 2 together. I don't necessarily know. What I noticed that there was ash up as well. The body that we previously saw.
Yes, you did notice that. Yeah, and then you just went away. So all you can see on the floor is clothes and ash.
I say, I saw something similar to this. I stole that guy's hotel key room. The hotel key. Saw something in the one of the apartments. Just like got some ash everywhere here. I continue heading to the exit though.
Okay.
With the,
Can I make a spot hidden roll? Do I see any? I mean, other than the ash in the clothes, there's nothing else.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll. Okay.
Wow.
You can
Either
see
way.
something moving just behind the boxing ring, which is like an elevated platform, obviously. You think you see something moving just at the corner of the boxing ring, and kind of, as you look at it, it moves away into the darkness.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I yell out, "Hey, Sean, something's moving over. I mean, something's. It's me, your brother, telling you something over there is moving."
I wheel about and point the shotgun at it. I don't know. I look for it.
Okay.
Spot hidden.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, you get to
Normally-
the other side of the boxing ring, and there's nothing there. There's just more clothes and ash. There's a pair of boxing gloves on the floor with ash pouring out of them.
I bend down and kind of see what this ash is. Is it ash from a fire, or is it
Just looks like
kind
a
of
very,
like a white ash?
like a very thick black dust.
Okay. Very thick black dust.
Mm.
And it's pouring out of boxing gloves.
Well, no, as in it looks like it poured out of boxing gloves. There's some still in the boxing gloves, and some of them is just it's fallen out of.
On the ground.
Yeah.
I don't really have a biology type skill. Would I be able to deduce that this is the ash of a person? It's just it would seem suspicious that this is how I find a body, but in the same way, I don't really know that my lawyer would know much about
True.
actual cadavers.
No, you wouldn't know what really
yeah.
it is. You just know it's just ash.
Yeah.
Very thick black
Just
dust.
seems strange.
Yeah, it just seems very strange. And all the people are missing. Like, where the hell is everybody gone?
All right.
I say,
We press on toward your exit here,
yeah.
and I just kind of keep an eye out as Tommy leads the way.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you go towards the storage area. Francis, what do you do?
I don't think anything's developed with me so far.
Okay. Francis, give me a care about anything else roll. Give me a
I've had a rough few days, okay? Give me a break.
True. You've been stabbed, you've been shot, you've been everything. Give me a.
I killed a man. I mean, what?
It's not like an emotional feel. Just give me a spot hidden or an intelligence roll. Intelligence roll, I think, is more appropriate here. Okay.
Shit.
As you're just staring into your glass, you feel something looking at you towards your behind.
Oh god.
You feel something's looking at you.
I am going to slowly turn around and look at it.
Okay. You look at what's standing there. It's Thomas.
Is he exactly the same, or?
He just stood there with his eyes closed. The bartender's just drinking very heavily.
I stand up and I slowly start to back, and I'm like, Thomas?
Okay. He doesn't reply. He just stood there.
Thomas, this isn't funny. Okay? I know you're a bit of a weirdo, but this isn't funny.
The bartender looks over. What's going on? And he drops the bottle, starts pouring over the counter, and he just points the gun at Thomas.
I'm going to produce my own gun. I'm going to point it at Thomas
Okay.
while backing up towards the bar.
Okay. As this happens, Sean and Tommy, you get to the exit. It's currently locked, and there's like a metal bar over it, but you can easily take that off, and you know that it's a bunch of stairs leading to the side alley.
Is there a door after the one? Like, is it like a bulkhead?
No, it's just like a very thick steel door leading to the side alley.
Okay.
But it currently has like a metal like girder across it to stop it from being opened from the outside.
I open it up.
Yeah, we're. I mean, if this is it's out here, let's go.
Okay. You pull up the metal girder and you open the door. Again, just sheer blackness.
I shut the door immediately.
Okay, you shut the door. Francis, back to you. You're
Throw
pointing the
the gun
gun.
back on.
You're pointing the gun at Thomas. So is the bartender.
He's looking fine, no shadows, or
Is there no
just
shadows?
standing there with
though?
his eyes closed.
No. He just stood there, eyes closed. Wearing the same clothes that he was, minus a hat.
I guess a hat and a bag.
And a bag, yeah.
Is he anywhere near where the back rooms would be? Or did he teleport behind me?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Ah, oh boy. Nope, not spending luck on that.
You don't know.
Nope. I don't want to know.
And you don't want to know.
No. Thomas? Thomas, open your eyes, for fuck's sake.
The
Thomas!
bartender walks over to him, pointing the gun at him. Listen to your friend.
Pardon?
He just says, listen to your friend. The bartender just walks closer to him,
Yeah.
pointing the gun at him. Tommy and Sean, what are you doing? You just slammed the door shut when you saw darkness.
Yeah, just shut in the door. Well, that plan is not gonna work.
I say we grab Atticus and head back up. Can't leave anybody down here. We need everybody in the same place.
So, are there other people still in the Swan Club? Some of the other witnesses, or
No, everybody's missing.
no? Everyone's just gone.
As far as I know, their clothes are all here with Ash.
Right. We're not seeing any other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head back upstairs.
Grab
and,
Atticus, though.
All right, we
Okay.
grab Atticus and drag him back upstairs.
You grab Atticus, you get to the top of the stairs. You see Francis pointing his gun at Thomas's friend. Tommy, you recognize it's Thomas, the guy who fell unconscious. And the bartender's getting close to him, pointing his gun at him as well.
What? I take him down. I try to tackle him.
You tackle him? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a fighting brawl roll.
Okay. Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, you
Hey.
tackle him to the
What's
ground and give me a luck roll.
Look.
Yep. And you can't spend luck to get a luck
I
success.
was right about to happen.
Yeah.
Sucks.
You tackle him to the ground, and he doesn't even resist you. It's just like dead weight. He hits the ground with a thud. The bartender says, "Stop playing games," and just smacks him in the head with the revolver, the handle of the revolver. Thomas's eyes just open, shut, and everyone give me sanity rolls as you notice outside is back to normal.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This hasn't been a very lucky game for you, Francis.
Oh, I passed.
I mean, it got pretty lucky
Jeez.
with a...
Free
Not
sanity there,
quarrel.
Francis.
Okay.
And you are feeling very pleased right now. There's no more shadows anywhere. The light of the afternoon sun is pouring in through the windows.
What's the thresholds on sanity?
What, for temporary and permanent?
Yes.
I think permanent is if you lose more than 20% in one whole go, right? Or 30%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah, it's from
temporary-
It's 20% over a session, and then it's like 10% in one go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might be that.
Yeah.
I can't remember specifically.
Okay.
But it is from it's versus one chunk at a time versus duration.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have
with
lost a
with
lot.
that-
How much was that, Francis?
With that 5, I lost 10% in one go as well.
Oh.
And I got my shadow
Oh.
fear.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a high sanity.
Okay. So Francis, you are hysterical right now. You just begin laughing as the bartender hits your friend, well, kind of friend, in the head. You just start laughing as the light returns to the room. Atticus starts to stir. He's like, "Hey, what's, hey?" And you can hear people downstairs like screaming. And I think that's where we'll finish this session.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the police to come in and have to try to what's going on here.
Yeah.
I've done nothing wrong. I have done nothing wrong.